Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Mav, where we do everything outdoors. Stay tuned to find out how we caught these guys and watch me cook them up in the back of my truck. Alright.
Hey, this is Matt. Taking Matt. Matt, been a fan of Mav's for a couple years now on YouTube, and I saw he was up in LA a couple videos ago, so I invited him out. We're gonna head offshore here. We're gonna run from Dana Point Harbor to Catalina Island. It's about a 36-mile run, and we've had some yellowfin tuna popping up the last couple days, so we're gonna take a look there. And tonight we're gonna do some lobster hoop netting. So hopefully we can get Mav some good content here and get him into some action. Pulling up to the bait dock right now here in Dana Point Harbor. We're gonna grab a scoop of live sardines. Hopefully we can run into some tuna on the way over.
You're good. Hold on tight, man.
You guys can't take up the whole freaking ocean. What size line I got? Push me up swell a little bit, Jess.
Oh, was that you? No, there's something
there's
on the
fish,
surface.
or unless it's a
There's
mola
fish
mola.
there. There's fish there.
Get me up swell and let's drift into it.
There's fish
I gotta
right
get a
here.
different place.
Okay.
That's a good looking patty. I'm gonna put a live bait on there.
Sometimes those hold fish.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A log,
Sometimes
yeah.
they bring it, it could be anything. Plastic, it could be a log, it could be anything. They hold fish. That's why you gotta stop.
Alright guys, we just got to Catalina. Almost 2 hours later. We're rushing to the room right now to go drop our bags off in hopes to have some time to fish tonight. And then once the sun goes down, I think we're gonna go lobster, what do you call it? Lobster hooping?
Lobster hoop netting.
Lobster hoop netting. So I've never done that before, so that should be exciting. But first we gotta get rid of our baggage. All right, gear's all in the room. Now all that's left to do is go fish.
We're only fishing 4 nets tonight. Legally, we could fish 10. We can have 5 per person or 10 per vessel, but we're just gonna fish 4 tonight. But we got sardines, got a little bit of mackerel, just some leftover bait I have. But anything oily is gonna bring the lobsters in. Preferably around here, we use bonita, sardine, or mackerel. Tonight we're going with some mackerel and a little bit of sardine. So we're gonna zip tie this down to the bottom of the hoop. And always a big issue here at Catalina Island is the sea lions. So these are real small holes, and these are this one's more of a seal-proof cage, because they'll go down, they'll blow bubbles in the bigger ones that have the bigger holes and blow the bait out of the thing, and this scare the lobsters away. But anyways, we're using these Promar ambush nets. Legally, we have to have our Go ID number. State of California requires that on our buoys. They're connected to me. And then we're probably going to fish about anywhere from 20 to 50 feet tonight. And we'll see how it is. If there's lobster there, we'll fish them. If not, we might go deeper. We might go shallower until we find them. But here we go. Wish us luck. Bottom, there's too much sand right there.
15 feet. Gone.
Somebody set over there.
Watch that line. Watch the line. Yeah, I saw those two.
Yeah.
15. 2 seconds. 15, 11, 12.
Going down.
See the lines in front of us. Are we going to catch it when we go forward?
Nope, go forward. Nice and easy. I can see it.
About 13 feet. It's a good rock structure. It's good. Rock.
All right, forward. All right, we're fishing.
Talk about the tie-off.
You always want to tie up your excess so there's other people fishing in the area. They're not running over your line. Most of the line everybody uses is going to float on top of the water. So tie off your excess. Try to be not have too much scope out, so you're not getting in people's prop, because things can get dirty. About 7-8 years ago, I pulled somebody off the jetty in Dana Point for they wrapped their prop and father and son in the water. It was not good. So protect yourself and everybody else that's fishing. Jesse.
Just like I'm back in school, I've got a report card again. Only this time it's for tasty little rock bugs, or big rock bugs, lobster. So we got a lobster report card. You have to put down the date, the location. Like they have a code for the location, what kind of gear we're using, and then how many lobsters we keep tonight. So super important. If you guys are fishing lobsters in the state of California, you need one of these. Apparently it's a big deal. So we're following the rules today.
Cut in. We're on the left side of this one single boat that's moored up.
See him? 1 and 2, right there.
Right next to get the lighthouse sea line. If you got your light, if you're lit up like these guys,
Sea lions?
sea lions are smart. They're at SeaWorld juggling balls. They're smart enough to go over there. That's why I don't put lights on at Catalina. Keep going. I need my gaff. I'd be pulling now if I had my gaff in my hand.
Okay, I got the gaff.
So you can like get the excess line, get it in the boat. Okay, forward.
Forward line. Oh, we barely missed it.
You're good. You're good. Feels heavy.
Intro.
Oh, rocky lobsters. Oh,
Yeah, what do you got?
Snappy. No way, dude.
Come on!
Okay, you want to pull out? And we'll deal with them? Let's go get in.
Let's go out. So California lobsters, the carapace needs to be, that's from the horns to the end here, that's the carapace. Needs to be 3 1/4 inches. This guy's not even close. This guy's definitely legal.
That looks legal.
So here, we'll get a measure here for you. So we got one side for crab and one for lobster. So make sure you got the right side.
You might be close.
No, he's totally legal.
Yeah?
So right there, he's legal by a good 1/4 inch.
That's a good one.
That's a good eater right there. He might be close.
Dude, that's crazy. That's nuts. I did not expect that there to be that many.
This guy's legal, I think. He's short. He's short. Come on, baby. Get some in there.
Water's warm.
Nice. Here we go. The big
Spinnerets.
spinnerets. That's a female, so the spinnerets can hold the eggs on the tail. That's a male, small spinnerets. Doesn't have to hold eggs.
Too small. Chuck them.
Not even close.
Right there. Run to the back. Look at those eyes. You.
Nice.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. It's on a rock, dude. Oh shit, they're stuck.
It's stuck.
Is it coming? All right. The line is right under the prop. Still stuck, Mav?
Yeah. Oh, stop.
Okay, do you have lines clear? Hey,
No.
Matt, do you have lines clear?
No,
of the
but
prop?
I have to. Holy shit.
Do you have lines clear of the prop? I'm back.
Wait, no, neutral. Neutral. Hold this. Hold this.
Quick, we're on boilers, dude. We're on boilers.
Here.
Reverse.
Do we have lines clear?
Yeah, line's clear.
Okay.
He's all right. They get hectic sometimes.
It's all good.
It does get hectic.
That's crazy.
It's loaded.
All right, guys. So I don't know if you can see that or not. The camera looked like it was a little dark, but my first pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lobsters in the boat.
Yes.
Wait, is it a female?
Small female, not a big female. We throw the big females back. Just a little bit short.
There's only 4.
I'm pretty sure this guy's short.
Yeah.
Yep.
why don't these ones have claws?
Because that's East Coast.
lobster. These are actually technically crayfish.
Oh, these are crayfish?
No, they're not. They're not. They're spiny lobsters. Spiny lobsters.
They're spiny lobsters, but they're actually crayfish.
That's crazy, dude. Well, yeah.
These are some of the
They're
best
better
tasting
tasting than the ones with
lobsters
claws?
in the world. For sure.
No way.
Much sweeter.
I think I'll be able to make these in my truck.
Oh, for sure.
There we go. There's 2 of our biggest lobsters of the night. We ended up with 6, so I'm gonna get to take these 2 bad boys home. Next time you guys are gonna see me, it's gonna be in the back of the truck, and I'm gonna have a hot stove and hopefully some lobster tails are gonna be going. You're feisty. All right, everybody. So I don't have a whole lot of time right now. The sun's going down, and I'd like to get this done before it gets too dark out because 1, I'm hungry, and 2, I can't see very well in the dark. This lobster was literally caught last night, and I'm gonna cook it up right now. So it's gonna be interesting trying to do this on a stovetop. Before, when I've done this, it's been on the grill or I've steamed them. I don't have like a steaming pan. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically a pot that you put water in, and then it boils up, and there's like a grated like thing that you put on top of it so things get steamed. I'm gonna kind of try to makeshift a steam thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put water down in the pan. I'm gonna chop up some garlic, throw it in there. I got a little bit of lemon, so I'm gonna throw that in, and then yeah. Oh, and in case you're wondering where this beautiful sunset is, I found it. We're in San Clemente right now. I did meet up with Hannah, and we're in San Clemente. So she's down on the beach watching the sunset. Pretty jealous of that right now, but I'm also so hungry, and I know she is too. So I'm gonna cook up some lobster. That should be good. Alright, and the key is to get this to a low boil, like a simmer kind of, but it's gonna be kind of tricky on the stove, so we're gonna try, but no promises. Alright, so as you can definitely see right now, that's kind of coming to a boil. It's not super crazy, but that's what we want. So I've got 2 tails here halved. I'm just gonna cook them all right now. Might not eat them all right now, but I'd rather have them cooked so I can add them into stuff later. Before I throw the tails in though, add in some garlic, and then I might add in a little bit of butter. Alright, so there's all the lobsters. I'm trying not to put them on the direct heat, but you can see some of their nerves are going right now. It's crazy. But I'm going to cover these things up, leave a little bit of a gap so some water can get out. But that should be good for cooking them. Yeah, I'm going to give these things like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to check on them. So this lobster that I'm cooking up right here, each tail, well, I should say each pound of lobster that I'm cooking here goes for $50 market value right now. So they don't have claws on them. Apparently the meat's better than the ones that you'd find out on the East Coast. I've seen a couple other videos on YouTube recently of cooking lobster. Some were directly over coals, which is not a good idea to do. If you're gonna cook any type of lobster, you wanna cook them in water, because if you just cook it on coals, it's gonna dry it out. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely do this method, and don't put it on a campfire without anything. Yeah, I guess you could put it on a campfire if it's like your last resort, but like, this isn't Survivor. Wow, that meat is white. It's not even showing up on my camera. There we go. So that's what we're working with. Nice wet lobster. Okay. This is probably the freshest lobster I've ever had in my life. It's really good. So I can't say thank you enough to my new friends Matt and Jesse for taking me out to Catalina. This definitely would not have been possible without them. And it is actually a trip that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. I have hopes to go back there and maybe go on some future trips with them. If you guys want to see some future trips with Matt and Jesse, let me know. Let me know what you thought of this video. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This was something that's been on my bucket list for a while. I've always wanted to go catch lobsters. Next time though, maybe I want to do some free diving for them or do some scuba diving. So Matt and Jesse have said they've done that in the past, and that sounds like a really fun time. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this crayfish, lobster, whatever you want to call it. But thank you guys for your continued support and tuning into this episode of Mav. Until next time, my name's Mavrik, and you already know the drill. Just keep on trucking. It's the frickin' Catalina lobster mixer. Ew.